nothing in it.
Move it over, Scotty.
But if anything, McLaughlin can hold his ground there, and Whincup is at the absolute edge of the braking performance. He goes wide.
No.
He's trying to get underneath him. When they get to 10, the crowd reacts. This is fantastic. Whincup up the inside. McLaughlin gives him some space. They run, but the Red Bull Racing man has got through. The champion's done the job.
Dive down the inside, down the inside. So close, what a battle.
Unbelievable. Craig
It's not in.
back, and Scott McLaughlin puts one on the champ. And Volvo into second on debut.
I don't know what happened on there. I just plucked her in first, gave some gentle. Yeah, sorry.
Own piece of real estate. They bump and grind and push and shove, and now they've got to come all back together again for turn one. Jason Bright over and over and up and into the wall. Oh.
That started with Slade down the inside.
This was what happened. They all fanned out and then they all came back in, and it was never going to work. Van Gisbergen and Kelly get through, and then watch car 47 just pushes across, and it doesn't take much for Garth Tander just to lean on the front left-hand side of Jason Bright.
So Jason's trying to make sure it doesn't turn onto its roof. It then catches the curb, and the curb then trips it over.
It's this next whack with the wall. All this stuff looks spectacular, but at that stage, you know, it's not a crazy amount of damage. It's this next one where it hits the concrete wall. It is tyre protected and then gets into the debris fence.
So Nick Percat to the lead of the motor race for Lucas Dumbrell Motorsport.
He's had one career win in V8 Supercar competition. It was a big one with Garth Tander. He did it at Bathurst in 2011.
The 27-year-old from Adelaide. His dad used to work at the Holden plant.
But we think that Percat has done the job. He's under assault at the moment from Fabian. Crowd rises for what's been the wildest of wild days. The Clipsal 500 winner of 2016 is Nick Percat. Right now it's all about Nick Percat. How's that for a turnaround? Big moment for the South Australian. What a day. The next genuine passing opportunity is really turn 9. Whincup has had to overcome massively higher temperatures in the front of that car, and he's still all over the back of the HRT car. It's going to be on at this hairpin. It's absolutely going to be on at the hairpin.
Here we go.
Here comes Whincup. It's a nice exit over the top of the curb. Sit back and enjoy absolute world-class motorsport through turn 8. Courtney sliding all the way to the wall. Whincup right behind him. Here he comes. Thought about it, couldn't do it. Unbelievable stuff through 8. Unbelievable images.
That was some of the best driving I've ever seen through there. Both guys right out sideways, especially James Courtney. Well done, James Courtney. Sensational drive.
They both understood what was at stake. They both knew they had to drive like absolute maniacs through turn 8, and they are going to be one car length apart at the end of race number 2. Congratulations, James Courtney. Congratulations, Jamie Whincup. You two have put on a masterful display.
Tragic, and you can see the despondent look in the big Kiwi because he drove today. It was a mega drive. Job. He'll wave. Yeah, well done. Nice sportsmanship also there for Shane. And he knows also from so many of them, and he's going to get picked up. Look at this. Look at this. This is Uber.
Uber monster. So Cam Waters picks up Shane Van Gisbergen, drags him back. So nice work, Cam Waters, first time
He's
on the
doing
podium.
gears. He's doing gears for him.
First time on the podium for Cam since New Zealand.
You do that. I'll do the gears. You do the steering.
There is Craig Lowndes at the back of the pack. Well, what a turnaround. Less than 24 hours ago, he was at the front of the pack. And he had 100 points. And he had 100 points. He has no points now and is really struggling. And look at how not many cars. He has to try and weave through. They head down into this tight hairpin. Lowndes the inside move on Bowen. He's got him. So Craig Lowndes now goes into 5th position from dead last at the start. Heart rate's around about 149, 150. Lowndes has gone up the inside, has he? No, he is onside. Yes. Side by side as they come down toward the pit straight once again. Lowndes on the outside. The Mitre 10 Ford on the inside. Mark Larkin not prepared to give any room. And Lowndes applying plenty of pressure. That's the long way around there. Here they come up to 5th gear. Look at the heart rate rise. Now it drops a little. So Larkin was under siege there. It went up about 7 beats per minute. Now onto the main straight. Let's see what happens here as they charge down the main straight towards the centre chicane. Lowndes is setting up for an inside run. Hasn't got the horsepower. Yes, Lowndes has got him. Yeah, the inside run through the centre chicane. Lowndes is up now and listen to the crowd roar. Craig Lowndes really has been the man of the match. In amongst traffic, Thomas Mazira is right in front of him. But here they come and the kid wins in Adelaide. Craig Lowndes does it. The inaugural Adelaide 500 and Lowndes was sensational. We've seen a remarkable effort. Last to first, Craig Lowndes.
Look at Jamie's. We know this feeling. This is like a qualifying lap. The lights are up like a Christmas tree. He's sliding the car. He's over the curbs. It's full attack. It's a maximum attack here from Whincup. His sector splits. His sector splits are awesome. That was Will Davison. It's coughing. He's in trouble.
Yeah, mate, just do what you can.
And Whincup will get him.
Bring it home, mate. Unlucky, buddy. Awesome effort. Bring it home.
They can't believe it. Everybody here can't believe it. The stand absolutely erupted, and you have to feel for Will Davison. He took it all the way to the very final lap. The gamble didn't pay off for Ford Performance Racing, but you've got to applaud this man who's put together one of the most perfect efforts you'll ever see to claim victory in the season opener.
Done.
We're good.
Here we go. Into the last couple of corners now for Chaz Mostert. And the Red Army, you're going to dig this one. Out of the final corner. And it's going to be a very special, a very emotional, a very cleverly crafted race win for Chaz Mostert and for Nick Percat, his teammate. James Courtney in 3rd. That's a big result.
That is massive for Holden fans. For Holden fans with a tribute HRT livery to have a 1-2 at one of the biggest events on our tour.
Here's the shot, MS.
There you go.
There's your shot. You happy now? There's your poster. His family are watching. His team are watching. Martin Short, his engineer, will not blink, will not breathe. Roland Dane, dare not take a breath. All of the sponsor group in the background are watching this. They've invested in Brock Feeney. They took a punt. He's 6th in the championship. He's staring at the numbers. He's got to tackle this critical corner one more time at 8. He pops out the other side. He's got just over a second in hand. Now the critical braking application into turn 9. Out the other side. He's got to negotiate the highly slippery turn 11 one more time. And he clears that process. He did it shallow. He's done it easily. He's got a 1 second margin. He's got to put the foot on the brake for that final opportunity to stop this car. And he pulls it up nice and straight. At the apex of the turn, Brock Feeney advances the throttle. Brock Feeney, take a bow. Your very first supercar victory. And it is farewell, Holden. What a way to finish for the 20-year-old. What a way to send off the nameplate.
Ingle comes charging through. He's got Skate on his hammer, and one of the Fujitsu cars is the car that came in contact with Courtney. Carnage here in Adelaide.
Yeah, okay.
Right in behind them. Oh, 2 by 2 through there.
Murphy in the wall!
No.
Murphy and Skate into the wall. That's 2 days for Skate at turn 8.
It's still amazing, despite the safety car interventions. Only 2.7 seconds separating the top 2 guys after another 250 k's of racing.
The last time this team won a round of the V8 Supercar Championship Series was on the streets of Surfers Paradise last year, and that, of course, was Craig Lowndes, the man who won yesterday. But it's going to be his younger teammate who carries the flag all the way to the checkered flag. It's wonderful when you get a first-time winner, and especially when it's a young, fresh name to the sport. Remember this young guy, Jamie Whitcomb. The Gold Coast-based Victorian sends the Ford fans into a frenzy. Whitcomb wins for the first time. Well done, young man. That will be a day he will never forget.
And we've got a big problem for Macaulay Jones, is in the wall hard. Huge damage on the back of the car in the escape area. 21st in car 21. Macaulay Jones in trouble in the Team Cool Drive entry.
Macca, are you okay, Macca? Yes, I'm okay.
Let's see if we can understand what's happened here. So he's fired down. That's violent. In the runoff area at turn 9. Whoa. It's almost like something has failed there. Like it didn't have brakes. So the peak speed on the run-in down there is about 240 odd kilometres an hour, and the car has to be slowed to 60 kilometres an hour. I'll take that back, what I said before. That's going to be significant damage at the back of that car. I didn't realise it went in with that kind of speed, so that's going to have done significant damage around the back end of the car. The good news is that Macaulay is out and okay.
38. I mean, that's not just lucky. It's a shame now. Celebrating his Repco Supercars Championship victory for 2022.
When I interviewed him the other day, he said he was going to do that. I'm glad he did. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's great. And how appropriate to do it over the top of the Adelaide South Australia sign for the final event. I picture that engine's loving that.
Yeah, I don't reckon the bitumen is.
And a couple of cheap valve springs that we can give away here. Wow.
I think he's going to get out of the car while he does it. Shane's still running. Still running. How good is that?
That's awesome.
Hey, minute. Does he know? At the track.
Oh, he's got it.
He's blocked something on the throttle, hasn't he?
I want to check the fuel number and see how long it's going to run for.
And he's blocked the throttle. He's blocked the throttle to keep it going. We'll have to talk to the Premier again about resurfacing this joint.
Do not attempt this in your own home.
That's funny.
All 21 victories for him in 2022. Another bundle of points today. Supremely confident and accurate performance in 2022 to be able to pick up another championship.
Yeah, tyres, both rear tyres are blown out now. So let's stop. That's it.
3 times Supercar champion.